If you want to know what India feels like today, it's very simple. Pull out a champagne bottle, shake it for an hour, then take the cork off. You don't want to give away that cork.
This is America, and this is India.
India.
The word is awe-inspiring. Something beautiful, like a dream. India has many colors. It is a country that stands in the doorway of time and is poised to herald a new day. India in 2020 will be one of the world's most developed nations, but we must know where we are going.
How long have you lived here? 25 years I've lived here.
This prowess in technology, we all know about it, and science. Where does it come from? Is there a secret?
It's a 3,000-year-old reverence for knowledge. In fact, every college we went into had the goddess of knowledge. They consider study a form of worship, and parents see education as the only way out of those slums. And this might just be the secret to future success. C.K. Prahalad is an Indian-born American and a renowned business consultant. He says we should look at this grit and chaos not with pity, but with respect and fear, because this is the training ground for the next wave of global titans.
Every kid here who is walking around is getting trained to be entrepreneur, to hustle, and to get a little bit more than what he or she has.
Even at the turn of the 20th century, new South Asian immigrants paved the way for equal rights and fair treatment. With a population of 2.7 million, members of the South Asian community, diverse in every respect, from national origin, to languages spoken, to socioeconomic status, to religious affiliation, have long understood the importance of making sure that our voices are heard.
My father came from this little village in Bangladesh called Noakhali, and my father used to hang out with these hooligans, these rebels, these outcasts. And one day they decided to get on a train and go to Calcutta to go see this film called On the Waterfront. And when my father took this ride to Calcutta and he saw this film with Marlon Brando, this film changed his life because he saw a world and a place where if you were an underdog, you had a voice, and you had a place where you could really be free.
In the United States, they are working together, cooperating together, setting up an example of beautiful friendship so that the different communities can come together democratically and can do some positive thing for the mankind. So even if I would say the bilateral relationship between India, Bangladesh and Pakistan is not so great in their own country, here in the United States, we have broken that barrier and people from different communities came together to prove that we as a human being are proving out to be one nation.
I don't think the theme is so much about how we got here and where we came from, but what we've accomplished.
For the first time, we have a South Asian Deputy Mayor in the city of Los Angeles.
Well-known NASA scientist Amitav.
Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences has decided to award the 2009 Nobel Prize in Chemistry to Professor Venkatrama Ramakrishnan.
It's one and only Russell Peter.
Do I look like Ryan's mom? Oi, Russell! Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. That was my dad's threat. Right before he beat me, every single time.
I think that we've all sort of grown up thinking that most South Asians go to medical school or law school or engineering school.
If you look back at the last 12 months in the course of 2008, you have U.S. actors playing roles in shows like Heroes and proving that they can create a presence for themselves outside of Bollywood. You have the intersection of major media companies like Disney working and partnering with brands like UTV in India. And you also have a tremendous interest in Bollywood, the movies, and the music.
Baby, are you down, 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 down?
Singing sensation Jay Sean becomes the first singer/hip-hop artist of Indian descent to hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart.
What does #1 mean to me?
In
America. You know, one thing I do know and I'm very aware of is that there's not that many Indian people in the entertainment industry, in the music, definitely in the music industry, and in the film industry there's very few. And if I help open that door a little bit, you know, then it would make it easier for, I think, other Indian people to come through as well. And you know, I think it's just making people aware of your culture, making people aware of the fact that, yes, I might be from, my parents might be from India, but guess what? I eat the same foods as you guys. I watch the same programs. I love Will Smith too, and I fancy Eva Mendes, and, whatever it might be, we just do the same things, and it's just, I think it will take time for people to understand that, perhaps.
Yo, what? Come on, check it out. What? What's up, my brother?
The world is changing, but we will always be proud of who we are.
This is Chicago's very own
Shravan Krishna in Loyola University.
Closed captioning provided by the maker of the following product.
Why is it that we are not able to produce such type of scientists in India itself? There is something wrong in our system.